every now and then you meet people or run into people, and as they're talking to you, you're looking at them and you're like, man, you've never had your ass kicked, have you? You really should. Greetings, children of the screen. Your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here, and just right off the bat, telling y'all this video's about nothing, okay? This is not about comic books, or Batman, or horror movies, or any of the shit I usually talk about, so if you want to bail, I get you. Thank you for staying this long, after that little opening bit. So yeah, today I just want to be talking about my philosophical belief that everyone should have their ass kicked at least once. And I know there's going to be people in the comments being like, well, what about people with disabilities? And I'm like, that is life kicking their ass already, and they're already overcoming it. So, like, you'll see when we get into this, that, like, that's, metaphorically, that falls into the theming of this, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, everyone should have their ass kicked at least once. Sometimes, and again, okay, alright, look, I've been reformed for about a decade now, okay? But there's a reason I'm called Nerd Scum. I wasn't always the nicest person. And in that time, I got my ass kicked quite a lot. I mean, just look at me, guys. Like, obviously, I got my ass kicked a few times. Because it's true what they say, that, like, in a group of, like, rough dudes, like, the little dude has to be the craziest. And he has to be the craziest because it's a matter of survival. You know? He's got to be the guy that nobody wants to mess with. And so you will go way out of your way to be that guy. But, in the last 10 years since I've reformed, I've been in, like, maybe 2 physical altercations, and they were very, very minor before, like, the adult in me took over and was like, well, this is stupid. What are you doing? So yeah, in general, like, I'm a pretty non-violent person these days, and I think, like most people, I will go to great lengths, make great strides to avoid a fight, to not get into a physical altercation with another person, because I really don't want to hurt anybody. But every now and then, I still meet people, or run into people I've known for a while, and I'm like, man, you're still the same. And it's like, oh, you've never had your ass kicked. You really should. Because, and the thing is, again, I don't wish physical harm against anyone. I think we all have, like, those little moments in our head where, like, I wish I could just slap the shit out of this person. But we don't, okay? Because of, you know, our better judgment, and being adults, and being in control of our faculties, and wanting to put more good into the world than negativity. Most of us don't. But I still think that there is, well, I don't want to inflict pain upon someone, and I definitely don't want to be the cause of someone's pain. I do think that there is a valid statement in the idea that every person should have their ass kicked at least once. And it is for very good reason. When you get your ass kicked, it's gonna hurt, you're gonna be scared, you're gonna go through, like, a whole range of human emotions that, like, in most people who've never had their ass kicked life, they will never experience. And in those moments, you really learn who you are. There's nothing that teaches you about yourself better than a good old-fashioned ass whipping. And in the moments that follow it, you're going to look back and it's going to show you who you want to be. And beyond that, like, it's going to teach you a lot of valuable lessons. It's going to teach you that, like, while you may break, you're not broken. Like, you're going to keep going. It's going to teach you just how durable your body and your physical form really is, and how much more durable it really needs to be in order to live the life you want to live and be the person you want to be. 2, it's going to teach you something that is a valuable lesson, which is, like, you're not safe. Like, you didn't die, and that's cool. Like, that's awesome. Like, you're still alive, and again, you're not broken. But you're also not safe. Bad things are going to happen to you, there's going to be nothing you can do about it, and sometimes you just have to roll with the punches and pick yourself up afterwards, which is a really important lesson that every person needs to learn. And finally, as I said before, like, it teaches you who you are, but it also is the number one best way to keep your ego in check is remembering that no matter what you do and no matter where you go, there's always going to be someone out there who can bitch slap you and put you in your place. Like, those are valuable life lessons. And as I meet certain people who have a certain sense of entitlement and a certain sense of safety about themselves and a certain sense of like, well, the world's just fine and all you guys who say otherwise are really just being negative Nancy's. You know, I don't want those people to get hurt, but I have to look at them and wonder how much more secure of a person they would be if at least once someone had just had the decency to whip their fucking ass.